say get we are trying to find a good reason just to be with you. You say get we are trying to find a good reason just to be.
So who do we have here today?
Hi, I am Montera Malbrough, also known as MiMi, owner of Touch by MiMi.
Okay, how old are you, MiMi?
I am 26 years old.
And where are you from?
I am from Houston, Texas.
Born and raised. How did you start doing hair?
I started doing hair. I've been doing hair since I was 12 years old, as like in the salon with my aunties and cousins and stuff like that. I started doing it because I grew up around it a lot, and I started like playing in little cousins' head when I was younger. And when I got to high school, I was like, maybe I can make this my career.
Okay, so you do lashes as well.
Yes, I do.
When did you start doing lashes?
I started lash extensions about 3 years ago, when it was just starting to pop before everybody started doing it. And I really enjoy that more than doing hair, actually.
Really?
I do.
Okay, I understand. So how does it feel to have your own suite where you're able to do hair, lashes, and then do you rent out any space to any other stylists?
Yes. So having my own suite, I do like that than working in a salon, a regular salon setting with more people. It has its pros and cons. So I did like it when I was up and coming and learning, but as I got more into the industry and more comfortable with my talent, more creative and more comfortable with myself, I felt like a suite was my next move up, because I felt like I was outgrowing the regular booth rent salon. It was time for me to get my own setting before I get my actual on stove. Yes, I do have another private suite where I'm at, and I actually do rent it out to other people. And I have two suites. I have one for out of town stylists, for people that's coming and going, and I also have one for somebody looking who might can't afford like the whole setup of their own salon, but they can actually rent out my equipment and things like that in my space, but want their own setting as well without working with others.
Okay, that sounds really smart, really beneficial.
Thank you.
Do you have a hair idol?
I do. Growing up, I looked at Mingli and Kim Kimbrough.
Okay. Yeah, who does?
Yeah, so I did grow up like watching her show. But when Instagram became popping, I always followed Mingli, and her story really inspired me of how she started off and how she got her Snob Life studio, and how all her stuff is up to flow, as well as Kim Kimbrough. Just seeing her salon, she got her own show, she's a celebrity stylist. That is my go-to, as well as I just want to teach.
If you could do any celebrity's hair, like who would you do?
Beyonce, because she the queen bee. And I know I'm going to get on top. If Beyonce drop a picture, not even much a picture, she can just tag me in a post of one of her pictures, I know I'm going to be popular. Like, it's no questions asked. Like, if I can do Beyonce, that's just my dream. Like, one thing, just let me lay a baby hair, and she can say that, and I know it's client overflow.
Yeah.
Just without a doubt.
So the queen bee.
Yes, definitely.
How long have you actually been doing hair? Like before you were licensed, before you got paid, like how long have you been styling?
I'm gonna say I've been doing it for about high school, I'm gonna say about 10 plus years.
Mhm.
Before I was licensed and I was just doing it for fun, people 10 plus years. I started it maybe in like 2008.
Mhm.
Yeah, 2008. I started like more into it when I got in high school.
Yeah, so like right before high school.
Right.
Where do you see yourself in the next 5 to 10 years?
I'm gonna give you 2 ounces. In the next 5 years, I feel it in my soul that I'm gonna have my own storefront and in the next 5 years, and I'm gonna be living in Atlanta. That's like my short term with my hair business. I know I'm gonna have my own storefront and I'm gonna be in Atlanta networking, and I'm gonna be from behind the chair. In 10 years, I'm hoping I can have my own school, so I'm able to just teach and just ride the wave. Like, well, I don't have to put so much strain on my body no more or anything like that. And hopefully I can be retiring early and investing.
What advice would you give to a young aspiring hairstylist or lash tech?
Don't give up. Follow your dreams. It's hard when the clients is not there in the beginning, but from my story, I was young going into it because I went to beauty school fresh out of high school. So I was like 19, 20 getting out of school. So people didn't trust me or wasn't comfortable with me doing their hair. And I was in commission based first. And they didn't really trust me because I was too young, or, the older people looking like a young girl, fresh out of high school can't do my hair. But I actually was good. But I did have room for improvement at the same time. I would give somebody fresh out and starting their business or starting to do hair, consistency is the key. Take constructive criticism. Don't let nobody discourage you because it's always opportunity and room for growth. Just don't get discouraged. Like, consistency is the key. Like, be very consistent in everything you do. Follow your dreams. Like, follow your dreams. If this is what you want to do, it can be done. And you can make an honest living out of it and live really, really wealthy and comfortable. Because you know how back in the day, my mama really thought hairstylists didn't make money. She was just like, that's not a real job. Like, you should go get you a job. She did not believe in my hair dreams. And I'm like, Mama, I'm good at this. I can do this. And back in the day, they used to work in like 9 to 5s. Like this, us up and coming, like the people in my age group, we like a lot of entrepreneurs. And I do like that, which my mama come from like 9 to 5, to go to work, come back home, take care of your kids. But she really didn't believe in my hair dreams. And it's so crazy because I'm like, Mama, these hair dreams paying your bills now. It's so crazy. Follow your dreams. I could have got discouraged just from like no support from my family, but I didn't. I just kept going because that's what I wanted to do. So, yeah.